What's going on, everybody? My name is Jake and welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald. In the last part, we got our adventure started and picked our starter Trico here, who we now have level 6, is a naive nature, which I looked up speed and lower special defense, so not very good, but again, we're not here to EV train and get the most, whatever, elite team possible. I just want to use my favorite starter of Gen 3, and we're off to a good start there. So anyway, we kind of did some tasks for Professor Birch, battled his daughter, and now we're kind of off on our own here to start the adventure. So we're going to be heading towards, what is it, Rustboro City, right? Is the home of the first gym. And yeah, pretty much just doing some trainer battles. I can't remember. I know who I want to catch for the team. I'm pretty sure we get access to it before the first gym. So, also, if you talk to this guy, I finished sketching the footprints of a rare Pokemon, but it turns out they're only my own footprints, dumbass. So now we can freely walk onto Route 102. And yeah, pretty much we're just doing some NPC trainer battles. I'm going to catch a whole bunch of Pokemon. We'll go ahead and get started here with one of the youngsters. So, hopefully, I was watching back the first episode before. I haven't uploaded it yet, but I was watching it back, and there was kind of like a slight delay with the game audio and myself talking. Like, it wasn't completely lined up, so hopefully it's better this go around. I mean, it wasn't like to the point where it was like completely throwing off everything, but it was just something that you kind of noticed, and it was a little bit annoying, but whatever. Actually, with this dude setting up howls, we need to be careful here because, okay, he's just, well, if we miss a pound and he hits us with like, well, I guess this game was before this physical special split, so if Puchaina knew Bite or something, it would do special damage because it's Dark type. But if it knew like Tackle or something, we might have been in trouble there, but thankfully able to take it out. I couldn't really tell if Pound or Absorb was doing more damage, but anyway, the Pokemon you can find on this route, kind of your standard that you see in every Pokemon series. You get your regular run-of-the-mill normal types, Zigzagoon. I think you can find Talos on this route, which are the normal flying types. I want to say you can find Ralts on this route. Wurmple I think you can find, but I'm not 100% sure there. Speaking of the devil. But I don't really want to catch any of those Pokemon. I thought about Tailo because, as anyone who would have seen my Pokemon Glaze Let's Play, Tailo is a pretty good normal flying type, but there's another flying type later on that I had my eyes on that I haven't really used that much, but I really want to try using for this playthrough. So I'm going to pass on using Tailo in this one. And again, we used it in Pokemon Glaze, so I've said this before, I don't have like a strict rule and like can't ever use repeat Pokemon, but I definitely want to try to use new Pokemon as much as possible for each playthrough, and I also want to try to use Pokemon that were introduced in their respective generation for the majority of the team. So like, obviously with Fire Red, that was easy to do because all the Pokemon there, until you get the National Dex, are all Generation 1. But like Pokemon Crystal, there wasn't a ton of Gen 2 Pokemon that you have, like, not as much as you would think, Gen 2 Pokemon accessible. So, but I think on our team we still had majority Gen 2. It was Typhlosion, that's a Gen 2 Pokemon. Umbreon's Gen 2. Quagsire was Gen 2 and Heracross was Gen 2. And then we had Pidgeot and Magneton, which were Gen 1 Pokemon. But the majority of them were Gen 2. So, a long-winded way of me saying that if we're playing a main series game, I want to use the majority of our team to be Pokemon from that generation, just to kind of, you know, highlight those and make them the focus. But again, I'm not completely restricted to never using repeat Pokemon. I'm not restricted to never using non-gen whatever game we're playing outside of that generation. Because there's actually a Pokemon... Oh, this... I really hope this thing doesn't go peck. I know we're 6 levels above it, but still. There's actually one Pokemon that I think I want to use on the team that is not Generation 3 in this game. No spoilers, though. All just because I thought I could beat you. Well, you thought wrong, you little bitch. Okay, so... As you see in this game, they kind of introduced... there wasn't graphical limitations where in like Gen 3 all the trees look the same. Now you can see what the berries are. So we got 2 orange berries which heal 10 HP and 2 Peachy berries which cure poison. So anyway, let's carry on. With just the one Pokemon, I'm going to make sure we're healed up. Don't want to take any risk here against this little lady. I might also help me further my career. Are you going for a promotion? But I might run around the grass here just to kind of see what we can encounter. Even though there's not really anything I think I want to catch, I'm more so just a refresher, because like I said, this is the generation of the main series of games, again, up until Gen 5, which is when I really stopped playing the games fully through. Gen 3 is one of the ones I'm least familiar with, so I just kind of want to know what's around here, just in case, we want to go back for something. A Shroomish. We had one of those in Pokemon Glazed, purely for stats infliction purposes. Alright, that's going to do probably 1 damage, and it did. And there we go. So, just like any other game, and there's Effect Spore, so... Like we said in the last part, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald were the first games to introduce natures. Fire Red and Leaf Green piggybacked off that, but we get to see a direct effect of one right there with the Effect Spore. No pun intended. Free potion right there. And let's see what we run into here. A Lotad! Okay, I actually forgot about these. Lotad's not a bad Pokemon at all. It's Grass Water type, which is pretty unique. Honestly, I would definitely recommend using that. I'm not going to use one because we already have a grass type, and again, I kind of have an idea of what water type I want in this game. But especially if you chose Torchic and need a water type, Lotad's about as good as you can get, and especially this early in the game, definitely can do a lot worse for the water types. What do you got to say? Many types of Pokemon types are blah, blah, blah. Yep. Okay. Thank you. There you go. You got a wonderful smile. So how about mask your profile? Yeah, sure. I am a Pokemon friend. Yeah, that's good enough. Wait. Whatever. What do you got to say? HP. Well, conveniently, I just picked 2 of those up. Alright, enough talking to NPCs here. Okay, so we're here in Petalburg City, which, if you remember from the first part, this is where our papa is based out of. Go in there and talk to him. What's up, Dad? Well, if it isn't Jake. So you're all finished moving in? I'm surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. See, you're with your Pokemon. Guess you're going to become a trainer like me, Jake. It's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, who the hell are you? I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. You're... Oh, right, you're Wally. I'm gonna stay with my relatives in Verdant Turf Town. I thought I would be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take a Pokemon home. But I've never caught a Pokemon before, I don't know how. I see, you heard that right. Go with Wally and make sure safely catches Pokemon. Well, I don't want to go with this fucking nerd. He gets 1 Pokeball, so 1 shot. Yes, I will come with you, you little dork. So Wally is kind of your secondary rival, I guess, in this game. And his character arc's actually pretty good. Because as you see here, he's starting out as like this very low confidence, little Weasley kid, but eventually he'll grow into a pretty good trainer. But I've heard that he's actually a lot better character in the remakes, the Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I've never played those games, and again, I haven't played even this game enough to know what his full character arc is. But another thing this generation introduced was kind of multiple rivals. So obviously, I have May, who's not really the type of rival. Yes, you do throw a Pokeball. Not really the type of rival who's going to be going after the gyms and stuff like, you know, Gary and Wally. I don't know if he goes for the gym badges too, but this was kind of the first game that introduced multiple different, I guess you call them rivals, but whatever the phrase of form. And of course, the one Pokeball he has, he catches a Ralts. I did it! It's my Pokemon! Jake, thank you. Let's go back to the gym. Should have beat him up and stole it from him. Thank you. Yes, I did. Here's your Pokemon back. Thank you for coming along with me. In 2 hours while I was able to catch my Pokemon. I promise I'll take really good care of it. Oh, my mom's waiting for me, so I have to go. Bye, Jake. Now, Jake, if you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Rustboro City beyond this town. There you should challenge gym leader Roxanne. After her, go to the other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders. Collect badges from them. Understood? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. We'll battle one day, Jake. That's only after you become stronger. Greenhorn trainer. Okay, whatever, Dad. You fucking hate me. Okay, so again, this was the first game that actually had like the father figure present. I know one of these houses where Wally's in. It's not this one. Yeah, I'm part of the family. Just gonna finish this for Pokemon. Yeah, he certainly doesn't love me because he spends all his time at the gym and not getting gains, but just beating up little kids' teams like you. Okay, yep, that's cool. I don't care. I'm not going to talk to your wife either. What are you looking at? Oh, that was a little deeper than I expected. Okay. Oh, Wally's house. Duh. Hey, wait, where's he at? He's been frowned ever since he was a baby. We've seen this thing. He's already left our wall. I wonder what we could. I know. Okay. Can you give me something for helping your son catch his companion in life? No? Okay, whatever. Oh, I kind of forgot about this guy. Excuse me, let me guess from the way you dress, are you a Pokemon trainer? Well, maybe not. Your clothes aren't all that dirty. Pfft. What do you mean? Just because I have good hygiene means I'm not a Pokemon trainer? I'm only such a child of trainers. Alright, whatever, dickwad. Sorry, my clothes aren't dirty for you, weirdo. Okay. I want to look at something. We don't have a town map. That's fine. What do you gotta say if you're going to throw a Pokeball? Yep. Thank you. Sorry, train block guys, challenge to battle. If you don't want to battle, stay out of their sight. I want to battle you. Hey, slow down. Oh my god, I can't. There we go. I was like trying to take the correct angle there. I was trying to, it was like I'm tackling someone. Alright. Bailey. Bailey's got a zigzag. Okay. Alright. Kill it. Wow. Alright. Not that I don't think we're in much trouble here, but honestly, like, Trico's defense not very good, so we keep going up against these Pokemon that are normal. Oh, God. Okay, well, thank you. It's using Bide. So we can set up here, because Bide will only do damage if you hit it with damage yourself over the 2 turns that it stores up. So if you just use Leer like that, it won't do anything. Now we can hit it, it's softened up a little bit. Harden. Okay. So that offsets one of our Leers. Another Harden, but this next pound should take it out, yes. Even though you Harden, we pounded you to death. Okay, Bailey. Wow, I got sand in my runners, they're all gritty. Who calls them your runners? Just call me tennis shoes. You fucking hillbilly. The sea, huh? I wonder what's like at the bottom of the sea. Oh, okay, well... Let me guess. It's a Magikarp. It's gotta be. There's always that, you know, canonical guy who's like, I got a strong water type, and it's always a... You gotta appreciate how they kind of have a running joke throughout the Pokemon series like that. You know, the developers were just giggling and being cheeky about it. They're like, oh, we're gonna do the Magikarp thing. Alright. Get another level up here. Trico is growing fast. Need to get him a friend. Okay, we learned quick attack. Very good. Darian? What the? Yeah, but you didn't think you caught a Pokemon that can't attack. What do you gotta say, Seaside Carnival, Mr. Brightwoods? Well, there's no one here, so we can just move on. Okay, more berries. Yes, I would. Actually, I'm going to be smart. No, I don't want to find a berry. I'm going to be smart and give one of those orange berries to Trico just in case. You know, while we only have the one Pokemon, we get into a sticky situation here. So, the berries, the Pokemon will use them on their own once they get to a certain health state. I think it's just when you get to, like, yellow health. You must have been fated to meet Nash. Well, when you're just standing out here, eventually you're going to meet someone, so whatever. You're not my type anyway, Cindy. Alright, another stankin' Zigzagoon. Another Zigzagoon that's just going to tail whip 7 times and then not even do any damage. Yep, just doing all these setup moves. Yep, really good battle in there. Thank you, Cindy. Now give me money. I'm pretty sure, yeah, those, the like rich kid looking ones give you a lot of money. Hello is the beginning of goodbye. Oh, that's deep. I like that. Okay, Petalburg Woods. Alright, before I end this off... Okay, yes. I want to backtrack back to Petalburg. Take a look at the town map. Because, again, I kind of have an idea who I want to catch for the first other team member. But I'm not sure when we get access to the area where you can find it. Okay, let's see. So Petalburg, oh, so... Wow, it doesn't show, like, the, like, dungeons and stuff in the surrounding area. Okay, well, that's kind of disheartening. But I guess it does do a good job of maybe not spoiling what I'm thinking of catching. Who knows? Alright, let's run back. Yeah, let's get our freaking clothes dirtier so that guy can approve of us. Gosh. Okay. Well, here we are, Petalburg Woods. I'm sure this is kind of like the equivalent of Viridian Forest. So, I think this is a good spot to, yep, Cascoon. I know there's Cascoon and Silcoon, and each of those evolve into a different form of Pokemon. And their base evolution is Wurmple. And then I think it evolves into either Cascoon or Silcoon based off of its EVs or something. Maybe not EVs, but it's like current stats. And then I think Silcoon's the one that evolves into Beautyfly, and Cascoon evolves into Dustox, whatever. Okay, hidden potion there. One more random encounter, and then we'll end this off. It's a Wurmple. Don't want you, but I will spare you so that you can grow up into, hopefully, a beautiful butterfly. So, okay. What do you got to say, guy? Hey, I just picked something up that wasn't visibly seen in the overworld, so I'm way ahead of you. Okay, and fittingly, there's a Silcoon, the other cocoon version of Wurmple's second stage. Okay, so I think we got to a good stopping point here in Petalburg Woods, so next part we'll go through the rest of Petalburg Woods and maybe some things in the surrounding area there in Rustboro, which is home to the first gym, and then after that we'll do the gym battle. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Pokemon Emerald, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.